everyone, welcome back to Fall in Stardew Valley. This is technically the last important season towards completing the community center, since there's a bunch of things that are a lot harder to obtain in winter, especially in terms of crops and animal products, like the truffle. So here's the goal. Deluxe barn and coop, ducks, rabbit, pigs and goats? All the 4 related crops and stuff, and gold tools maybe? First day of the season was a good luck day. There's many chores to get to since I have to set up the farm for the new season. So first I prepared the soil in the top left quadrant of the farm, where it's a dedicated crops area. Then I spent the rest of my gold on 4 seeds. I went to cleanse to open the geode I had, and I'm at 58 artifacts, 2 away from the rusty key. I also got the last dwarf scroll, which gives me the dwarvish translation guide. Organizing my farm took some time, but I decided to head to the beach to check on the crab pots and do a little bit of fishing while I'm there. Day 2. I just realized I forgot to water my crops yesterday. So that was the first thing I did. Today was the day I unlocked the special orders board and also Penny's birthday, so I went over to give her a puppy for some easy friendship, and immediately unlocked her 2 hard cutscene the moment I stepped back out into town. I donated the sturgeon to the community center and completed the lake fishing bundle. Then went into the mine since today was a displeased day, so I thought I might get more monsters spawning in the mines. And I did get a whole infested floor, which was nice for my combat. I spent the rest of the day in the mines collecting resources and fighting mobs, then called it a night. Day 3 of fall was a rainy day, which works out for my rainy day fishes. Luck was great too, but since the mines have been cleared, I took the day to clear my fishing tab. I went to cleanse first to open the 2 geodes I have, and after donating the new mineral I got, I'm 1 shot, which I'm aiming to get by the 4th so I can unlock the sewers for Friday. I bought 2 ducklings from Mani, working towards the duck egg for the bundles, then went over to the mountains to fish, but I had confused the mountain lake for the river, so while on the way down, I donated what items I have to the community center, then headed to the river, finally to clear my river fishes. I caught my salmon, and my inventory was full, so I headed back to my farm to drop things off, then went over to the mines to find my last donation for the museum. Day 4 was a mildly perturbed day. I'm still 1 away from the rusty key and I need to get that done today. So after finishing my morning chores, I went straight to cleanse. I had 7 geodes on me and opened a new mineral after finding some iridium ore. 60th donation done. I donated my wild plum to the community center, then went to the ocean to clear the fall fishes, and also to work my way up to the gold needed to buy the iridium sprinkler. Overnight, I got a visit from the witch, which means free void egg. Day 5, I got my rusty key. I finished my morning chores and went straight to the sewers, not forgetting to first place my new void egg into the incubator. And I have my first iridium sprinkler. I then grabbed a bunch of light and love gifts and went around town gifting everyone. I need to start working those friendships up. Day 6, I decided this was going to be another gift giving day, so I grabbed a bunch of stuff and went on another tour around town and unlocked Sam's 2 hard events. I gave him a Doja Cola and immediately unlocked the 3 hard cutscene at the beach. Next was Gus's 4 hard cutscene, and then I spent some time organizing my farm, then went to give the wizard a void essence, and spent the rest of the night fishing in a forest lake, clearing a midnight cup. Day 7 was a displeased day, so I did my chores and collected a pine tar for the exotic foraging bundle. I also got an eggplant for the 4 crops bundle, so I put that into the community center. I then put a wine to the enchanter's bundle, and bought a 2,500 gold bundle in the vault. I went to the mines to buy the weathered floor recipe from the dwarf, then went to the river to fish for a tiger trout, my last river fish missing from the bundles. Today was a very bundle heavy day. I spent the day by the river, then went to the travelling merchant before she closed, but I still missed her opening hours by the split second. Day 8 was mildly perturbed and also the start to the blackberry season. I did my chores around the farm and collected duck eggs from my newly grown ducks, then took a trip to the community center to donate the duck eggs and a pomegranate. My friendship with Emily at this point was quite decent, so I'm hoping to get a wool from her so I can clear the animals bundle. I took some time to collect the blackberries around town, accepted a special request, and went fishing for the rest of the day for gold, and finished leveling up to level 10 on fishing. Day 9 was a great luck day. I also got 2 new recipes, which includes the sashimi from Linus. My cranberries also matured, so that would give me a boost in gold today. I collected the gems for Emily's rock rejuvenation request, and also checked off Mani's amaranth request. I unlocked Abigail's 2 hard cutscene going to Pierre's store, and after a round of within the video game, I went to Caroline's tea room to unlock her 2 hard cutscene. I can now craft tea saplings. I went into the forest to fish, then did some deforestation for the night. I forgot to keep track of time and passed out on my farm. I did level up my farming and foraging, which means no energy penalty. Day 10. I received a recipe for tea saplings and also some new cooking recipes. I found some apple in the farm cave, which means another bundle completed. I finished my chores, I went to Mani's to finish a cave carrot request, then went over to Robin's to put in my request for a big barn upgrade. Next stop was Emily's, where I unlocked the 2 hard cutscene, then unlocked the rock rejuvenation cutscene, and then unlocked Emily's 4 hard cutscene while stepping out of the house. I'm finishing all the cutscenes today. I took the purple lucky shots from Mani's room right in front of her, then went to fish some more in the forest river. The grind for gold is tough. Day 11, my little void hatched. I spent the majority of the day going around collecting wood and blackberries, and that's about all I did until it was nighttime, and I spent the rest of the night fishing in the forest. Again. Day 12, it was a neutral day, also the day I will get my second iridium sprinkler. The yams matured today, so that's even lesser crops to water from here on. I somehow thought it was a good idea to give Krobus a void essence, something that is dropped from shadow brutes, which are Krobus's people. But I got my iridium sprinklers and went into the forest. I got a gold star chanterelle, which will go towards my Stardew Valley Fair display, and spend what little time I have left before midnight fishing some more in the forest river to get more gold for my barn upgrade. Day 13 was a great luck day. I first went to find Abigail to give her an amethyst for her birthday, and then Clint to give him a gold bar, and then unlocked the cutscene where Shane was filming an advert with Emily and Clint. I gave Sebastian a frozen tear, and while trying to find Emily, unlocked her 6 hard cutscene. Then I went into the mines, making use of my great luck today. I got quite a decent amount of mobs as well as resources throughout this quick run. Day 14, my cranberries had another harvest, which means we potentially could get our deluxe bun request sent in today. I did my chores and went to Pierce to sell everything. Then went over to the oceans to fish to get the remaining 1,000 over gold, but not having much luck since I'm getting a lot of sardines and anchovies, which doesn't sell for much. So I went back to my farm to pick up the new cheese and mayonnaise and got my gold above 25,000. One deluxe bun upgrade request later, I went back to my farm and crafted a bunch of tea saplings for the gold to buy the pigs. 22,000 just from tea saplings. What a way to end the week. Day 15 was a rainy day. It started with Jody hiking to my farm to ask for a largemouth bass. My pumpkins also matured today, so I bought more pumpkin seeds, then went over to the community center, completing the 4 crops bundle and the animal fodder bundle. I unlocked Abigail's 4 hard cutscene on the way to the mines. You know, the one where she asked the player to stand under the tree with her as it was raining, just that I've cut down that tree, so... I spent the rest of the day in the mines collecting resources and clearing mobs, and quickly planted the new seeds before heading to bed. Day 16 was a good humor day. I also collected my first duck feather, another item to the community center. After a quick round of chores, I headed off to the fair. I left my items in a spot reserved for me, then went around to talk to everyone. I've also just realized that I had never played all the games around the fair before, so that was what I did next. I got an easy first prize in the display, then wagered my way up my star tokens. I got a star drop and a rare crow and left the fair. I organized my farm a little and went to bed, and got a visit from the crop fairy. Day 17 was neutral luck, and I got my pig first thing after my chores. Went around clearing trees to work towards a coop upgrade next, and bought myself a watermelon hairband. I spent some time fishing in the river to start on my special orders quest. Then after realizing I had deforested the whole town except the train station, I went there too, to do more deforestation. I tried to fish up Caroline's necklace, not knowing if I need to unlock the secret notes first, but I fished up a secret painting instead. Day 18 was rainy and a great luck day. I quickly put in the request for a deluxe coop upgrade after buying a bunch of wood from Robin, then went into the mines for resources. I bought a rare crow from the dwarf after calling it a day in the mines, then went to bed after a quick organizing session. I leveled up my farming overnight and unlocked the seed maker. Day 19, cranberries are ready for another harvest. I spent the afternoon again fishing in the forest for the special order until tiger trout no longer appear in the river. I also forgot about the iridium sprinklers from Krobus today, but not like I have to go for it. Day 20, another great luck day. I've been getting those quite frequently now. My second little void hatched, and the deluxe coop was also done, so I went to Mani's for my new rabbit and unlocked Shane's 7 heart event. I had a beer left over on my farm, so I went back to grab it, hoping to reach 8 hearts with him for the blue chicken, and I did. So after the 8 heart cutscene, I now own 2 little blue chicks. Then I spent the rest of the day again by the forest river catching tiger trouts for Demetrius, and I finished the quest right before 7 PM when they stopped showing up. Easy go right there. I went to the ocean to check on the crab pots and forageables, sold everything and got a decent return. Day 21 was a good humor day. It was also Robin's birthday, so I decided to also get a fish pond on the way to her. Demetrius sent me the recipe for completing the fishing quest, and the dwarf gadget I've been keeping in my farm came in handy. Then I brought a bunch of gifts for another round of gift giving, and unlocked Sebastian's 2-heart cutscene entering his room. It was already night time by the time I'm done with the gifts, so I went back to my farm and did some decorating. Day 22 was a great luck day, but I had just realized that tiger trouts do not reproduce in the fish pond because they are not able to reproduce in real life. Means I need to go get my hand on more for the bundle. I first went to the community center to donate all the missing items I had. Then I head to Pierce to get more 4 seeds in anticipation for the greenhouse, and then Clint's to open all the geodes, and the museum to donate the new stuff I got. Went to the river to catch more tiger trout and back to the community center to donate it, completing the river fish bundle. I accept the giant omelette quest from the special orders board, went back to my farm to clear my inventory, and made a quick trip to the mines before the night ended. Day 23 was a mildly perturbed day, but that shouldn't affect our day by much. First, I went to Robin's after doing my daily chores, only to find out she's not in because it's a Tuesday, so I went to Pierce to get my final backpack upgrade. I also accepted a help wanted quest from Abigail, and decided I'll clear some more quests while I'm at it, so a quartz to Abigail and a jade for Jodie. Then I headed to the mountain to wait for Robin to return. I moved the fish pond to where I want them to be, then put in an order for another silo. Then I spent the rest of the night on my farm organizing and standing beside the seed maker, converting my cranberries to seeds, hoping to get my hands on an ancient seed. Day 24 was a good humor day. I also started converting all my leftover forageables from the past seasons into seasonal seeds. My cranberries yielded another harvest today, which I believe should be the last one this season since I forgot to water them on day 1. I went to George to give him some cookies that I got from Granny for his birthday, and upon remembering that my hole was still in its most basic and rusty form, went to Clint's to put it in for upgrade. I picked up a grape around the blacksmith and gave it to Vincent, then spent the rest of the day doing some deforestation in Sunset Forest. Day 25, another good humor day. I've been churning out seeds whenever I can on the seed maker. My yams were also ready for harvest today, and we also collected the full 24 eggs for Gus's special request, but decided to wait and try to collect as many regular eggs as possible for the quest instead of donating the large ones. I had enough resources for another barn, so that's what I did next. Then went over to the saloon to send in all the regular eggs first. I bought 2 heaters in preparation for winter, then took out the red snapper that multiplied in the fish pond and put in a tilapia. Then went to the secret woods to get a wood skip, and went to the mines next to catch the underground fishes, and went straight to the community center to donate what I had, mainly the fishes. Then I bought the 10,000 gold bundle in the vault and called it a night. Day 26 was neutral, but not really for me since I got a wool from the rabbits today. The greenhouse was as good as mine. I took a bunch of cranberries with me to give out around town, and also took some stuff to Pierce to get my goal above 20,000. A quick trip to the community center later, the pantry and kitchen was restored. This was the first time I've completed the greenhouse before winter in year 1. I grabbed my copper hoe which finished upgrading, and put in my pickaxe for upgrade. Then went to Krober's for the iridium sprinkler and some sign of the vessel. This will go to the fish pond. I spent the evening in the saloon talking to everyone and handing out gifts, including one for the wizard, and my greenhouse was restored overnight. Day 27 was a great luck day, but it's also a festival day, so not much I can do with that luck. I got a bunch of letters from all the increased friendship last night, and I got to explore my new greenhouse. I put on the stone pebble path meant to mark out the sprinklers, and found my first truffle from my newly grown pig right on time before fall ends. The tilapia multiplied in the fish pond, so I took that and put in a walleye in the newly cleared fish pond. I put a sweet gem berry into the statue in the secret woods, and got my 3rd star drop. Went to the wizard to pass him another void essence, and cleared more trees in the forest. Then I spent the rest of my time on my farm, cleaning up and organizing and making sure my animals were ready for the season change. Then I stood in front of the seed maker until it was time for the festival. I was a little short on gold to buy the rare crow this festival, so I spoke to everyone, collected my golden pumpkin in the maze, and headed home. Overnight, my foraging skills leveled up. My gold pickaxe was ready on day 28. It was the last day of the season, so I took some time to clean up the farm sum and the shipping tab. I took a cherry bomb and knocked out some hay in a barn, emptied the silo so I can clear out all the grass. I bought a rare crow from the travelling merchant. I went to Clint's to pick up my new pickaxe, gifting him a gold bar while I'm there, and once I'm back, I scythed all the grass. Then I spent the rest of my day again in front of the seed maker and setting up the greenhouse for the next seasons. Then I went back out to finish scything the grass and ended up crashing outside in my farm. But that's fall, only a few steps away from finishing the community center now, and we're again entering a new season in the next video. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!